Ever felt like you're constantly running, trying to keep up with the world, but only getting further behind? This sensation, this fear, is more common than you might imagine. We are living in a world that's spinning at a dizzying speed, and it's easy to feel like you're losing ground. It's the fear of not being able to keep up with life's pace. According to a study conducted by the American Psychological Association in 2019, anxiety levels in our society are on the rise. Many of us are feeling overwhelmed by the velocity of life, feeling like we're constantly trying to catch up, but only falling further behind. But remember, it's not the pace of life that's the issue. It's our fear of not being able to keep up, our fear of failure. We all know the saying, failure is not an option. But let's take a moment to question this. Is failure really that bad? Consider the words of Thomas Edison, a man who's no stranger to failure. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison, one of the greatest inventors of our time, saw failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone to success. We often look at failure as a negative outcome, a sign of our inadequacy. But what if we started seeing failure as an essential part of our growth? What if we saw each failure as a lesson, a stepping stone on our path to success? Remember, it's okay to fail. It's okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to be a work in progress. Because the truth is, we all are. We're all on a journey, and we're all learning as we go. So next time you feel that fear creeping in, remember Edison's words. Remember that every failure is just another step on your journey. And most importantly, remember that failure, as it turns out, isn't the end of the world. Have you ever heard of the "don't rush" philosophy? It's a profound perspective that encourages us to embrace a slower, more mindful approach to life. Rather than constantly racing against the clock, this philosophy invites us to take our time, to appreciate the beauty in each moment, and to savor the journey of life. The "don't rush" philosophy is more than just a lifestyle choice. It's a form of personal empowerment. It reminds us that we are in control of our own time and our own lives. We can choose to step away from the frantic pace of modern society and find peace in the present moment. This is a concept that has resonated with thinkers and writers throughout history. Take, for example, the work of Carl Honore. In his insightful book, In Praise of Slowness, Honore explores the benefits of slowing down in a world obsessed with speed. He argues that by rushing through life, we miss out on the richness and depth of human experience. Instead, he champions a slower, more thoughtful approach to living, one that values quality over quantity, depth over superficiality. The "don't rush" philosophy isn't about being lazy or unambitious. Rather, it's about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about recognizing that rushing through life can lead to stress, burnout, and a sense of disconnection from the world around us. On the other hand, slowing down allows us to cultivate mindfulness, deepen our connections with others, and truly engage with the world in a meaningful way. So, how does this philosophy help us overcome our fear of failure? Imagine a life where you're not constantly worrying about the next step, but rather enjoying the journey. Picture this. You are on a path, not racing towards an elusive finish line, but strolling leisurely, savoring each moment, each experience. This is the essence of the "don't rush" philosophy. Don't rush is not about inaction or procrastination. It's about understanding that life is not a race, but a journey to be experienced fully, without the anxiety of constantly looking ahead, missing out on the beauty of the present. It's a philosophy that encourages us to slow down, to be mindful, to be present, and to appreciate the process rather than obsess over the outcome. For many, the fear of failure can be a crippling force. It can hold us back from trying new things, from taking risks, from stepping out of our comfort zones. But the "don't rush" philosophy offers a different perspective. It suggests that failure is not a full stop, but a comma, a pause, a part of the journey. It's not about falling down, but about getting back up, learning and moving forward. In the words of the Dalai Lama, a spiritual leader revered by millions worldwide, the goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. This is the heart of the "don't rush" philosophy, a focus on self-improvement, on becoming a better version of yourself, at your own pace. Instead of comparing our progress with others, we should be measuring it against our past selves. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating. It can alleviate the fear of failure as we begin to view our missteps not as setbacks, but as stepping stones towards personal growth. So, we learn to embrace our mistakes, our failures, because they are integral parts of our journey, teaching us invaluable lessons and shaping us into the individuals we are meant to be. Sounds too good to be true? Let's delve a bit deeper. You might wonder, how can I apply this philosophy in my daily life? The don't rush philosophy encourages us to take a step back, to breathe, and to truly immerse ourselves in the present moment. Let's explore how this can be applied to our daily routines. Firstly, start your day mindfully. Instead of jumping out of bed and rushing into your tasks, take a moment to appreciate the new day. This could be as simple as taking 5 minutes to sit quietly with your morning coffee, allowing yourself to wake up gently and set a calm tone for the day. Next, practice mindfulness during your daily tasks. Whether it's washing dishes, driving to work, or even brushing your teeth, try to be fully present in the moment. This means focusing on the task at hand, rather than letting your mind wander to your to-do list or worries. Consider incorporating mindful breathing into your routine. This is a simple yet powerful practice that can be done anywhere, anytime. Just take a few moments to focus on your breath, inhaling deeply, holding for a few seconds, and then exhaling slowly. This can help to calm your mind, reduce stress, and bring you back to the present moment. Now let's look at the science behind this. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that practicing mindfulness can lead to significant improvements in well-being and life satisfaction. It can reduce stress, improve focus, and even enhance relationships. So by embracing the don't rush philosophy, we're not just slowing down, we're actually improving our quality of life. Finally, remember to be patient with yourself. Change takes time, and it's okay if you find yourself slipping back into old habits. The important thing is to keep trying, to keep practicing, and to keep embracing the don't rush philosophy. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. The power of the don't rush philosophy lies in its simplicity. It's a reminder to take a step back, to breathe, to enjoy the journey, rather than just the destination. In the hustle and bustle of our modern lives, we often forget to slow down, to appreciate the moment, and this is where the beauty of the don't rush philosophy shines through. The benefits of embracing this philosophy are manifold. It promotes mindfulness, allowing us to be present in the moment and fully engage with our surroundings. This leads to a richer, more fulfilling life experience, as we start to appreciate the little things that we usually overlook in our hurry. The don't rush philosophy also fosters patience and resilience, vital qualities in our fast-paced world. As the renowned author Scenic once said, "Patience is not simply the ability to wait, it's how we behave while we're waiting." This philosophy teaches us to behave with grace and composure, even in the face of adversity. Moreover, it encourages us to take time for self-care and self-reflection, both of which are crucial for our mental well-being. In the words of the celebrated philosopher Socrates, "An unexamined life is not worth living." The don't rush philosophy gives us the opportunity to examine our lives, to understand ourselves better, and to grow as individuals. A 2017 study from Harvard University further reinforces the benefits of this philosophy. The study found a direct correlation between slowing down and increased happiness and decreased anxiety. By taking our time, we can lead happier, more relaxed lives. The don't rush philosophy may not change the world, but it can change your world. It's a philosophy that promotes peace, contentment, and self-growth. It's a philosophy that encourages us to take a step back and to appreciate the journey. It's a philosophy that, when embraced, can truly transform our lives for the better.